this is why Jesus tells people to count the cost before choosing to follow him. Do you recall in the Gospels where Jesus, and he says this, and then people are like, yeah, I'm out. And he's okay with that. It's one of the saddest places in the Gospels where Jesus will say something along the lines of, if anyone will follow after me, let him deny himself. Right? The world tells us, go find yourself. Jesus says, no, yourself's a dead end. Deny yourself. Give yourself up. Take up his cross and follow me. Like, go after him. Do what he did. And then he'll say that you ought to count the cost before you do that. And he gives these multiple parables. He's like, if you don't, it's like a person who decided that they were going to build a great big old house, but they didn't actually consider how much it was going to cost to do it. And so they started doing it, and they got the foundation, and they got a couple walls up, and then they ran out of money. And now they can't build their house. And when the rains come, it's going to ruin all the work that they've already done. Now I'm going a little bit beyond it. But the point is, the parable that he also tells a parable about someone going to war. He says following him is a lot like going to war. And you have to decide whether you have the manpower to do it. Do you want to go lay siege to a city when you don't actually have the military force to overtake it? Only a fool would do that. And he says to trust him with our whole lives. But folks, count the cost, because the cost is your whole life. The invitation and even the command of Jesus is not like, let me have a couple things. I'll help lighten your load. I'll help make those hard things in your life better. I'll give you your best life now. Just give me some of the things that you're struggling with. I will renovate them, give them back to you better, and you'll just have a really happy, great life. That's not the invitation of Jesus. And that's not the command of him. It's not his demand in discipleship. His demand in discipleship is he says, listen, I created you. I created life. And you're only going to make a mess of it now and into eternity. So here's the invitation, and here's the command. Give me everything, and I'll give you your soul and your life forever. But that is the cost. Count it, and then as the teacher says, do not make a vow to God and then not keep it.